Good Friday of the Passion of the Lord reflection. My dear friends, we are in the Triduum and it's not a day to mourn, remember. It's not a day of defeat. It is a day of victory. How Jesus defeated death by death. So we have to remember, it's not a day to be sad. Rather, it's a day that you are freed from all the bondages, captivity, addictions, sin and death. So that's how he saved it with the passion, death and resurrection. So we have to understand this. So in Egypt, when the Israelites were captivated by Pharaoh, and how the Paschal lamb was killed. So on the very Sabbath day, it's Passover, Jesus went to Jerusalem and he was killed as the lamb. And lamb was slain because of our transgressions. So that's exactly why we read for the first reading, Isaiah chapter 52, verse 13 onwards. Surely he has borne our griefs and cried our sorrows, yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten by God and afflicted. That's what we see. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. So you have to understand this, my dear friends. Jesus is killed and he gave his life willingly, which is agape, to save you. To save you from all the bondages. That's exactly how he has saved you, with pain. And he died for you and for me. The word says, upon him was the testament that brought us peace, and with his wounds we are healed. And that's exactly what happened. By his wounds we are healed. So for that, like sheep have gone astray, we have turned everyone to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. Like a lamb that is led to the slaughter, and like a sheep that before its shearers is silent, so he opened not his mouth. So it's all deliberate, isn't it? It's all deliberately given. He gave his life for you. And it is a gospel truth. Everything was written. And we find, my dear friends, so in his struggle, so he said when he was before Pharaoh, before Pilate, you said that I am a king. For this purpose I was born. For this purpose I have come into the world, to bear witness to the truth. Because Satan is the father of lies. And he came to witness for the truth. Everyone who is of the truth listens to my voice. And he was firm and stern, isn't it? Before Pilate. And Pilate is only what is truth. I mean, he's going to judge without knowing the truth. And he said, will you not speak to me? You will not speak to me? Do you not know that I have authority to release you, or to authority to crucify you? When Pilate said that, Jesus answered him, you would have no authority over me at all, unless it had been given you from above. Therefore, he who delivered me over to you has a greater sin. What authority, my dear friends. Before pain, before suffering, before death, how he responded. It's amazing. And it's for you. It's for you. You have to understand this. So in that way, beautifully second reading says, we have a high priest who has passed through the heaven. Since we have a great high priest who has passed through the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold fast our confession. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin. It's beautiful. So he went through the same trauma, agony, torment. It does not mean that pain is less. No, he had to go through. But then the way he went through the pain, and he was not simply going through, rather he was growing through. It's amazing. And then he says, let us then with confidence draw near to the throne of grace, that we may receive mercy and find grace to help in times of need. My dear friends, don't ever over spiritualize and say that he's God and he did not suffer. No, he's 100% man. He never used divine powers to overcome pain. He could have done that, but then he opted to suffer. He willingly suffered, willingly gave his life with a purpose. And that's exactly, although he was son, he learned obedience through what he suffered. And being made perfect, he became the source of eternal salvation to all who obey him. So what was lost in our Garden of Eden? With a tree. And it was gained with another tree. Tree of knowledge and tree of the life. That's the cross. My dear friends, so that's exactly why when he was on the cross, he said, woman, behold your son. So that's, according to John, that was the first words in the cross. So he says woman to Mary, beloved mother, to say, again, there is a connection to the Genesis, where woman was tempted at a tree, near a tree. And here is the same word used to Mother Mary, woman. So she becomes the new Eve. Woman, behold your son. Behold your mother. So Jesus is in a way saying, mother who entered Capernaum after the first miracle is now, she's there at the foot of the cross. So whole life of Jesus is sandwiched between the mother, starting with mother, ending with mother. And then on the other hand, he was given to the church, the beloved son. That beloved son has a mission to take the church forward with the mother. That's why exactly that name is not given, with a purpose. Woman, behold your mother. And from that hour, the disciple took her to his own house, own home. It's important that she became part of his life. She became part of his life. That's why we move on the mission with our beloved mother. Then he said, I thirst. To fulfill the word, I thirst. This is the words of the suffering servant in Psalm 22. I thirst. Of course, physically, practically, Jesus didn't have anything throughout the day, even after Last Supper. Nothing was given. It was painful. He was physically thirsty, but then more than that, he was thirsty for you. He was thirsty to accomplish the will of the Father. And then after that, he said, it is finished. What is finished? Personally, he looked at you. And the day you were born, and the day you are going to die, all the sins, all the terrible mistakes that you have made. Jesus has ransomed them all. And He says, it is finished. It's up to you to enjoy that freedom and redemption. Amen. May God bless you.